දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න.
Gamer.LK's Mercantile Esports Championship, powered by SLT-MOBITEL. It's time to impress your boss and show off your gaming skills. Sri Lanka's largest mercantile level esports event is back.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gamer.LK's Mercantile Esports Championship 2022, powered by none other than SLT-MOBITEL. You're joining us live for the semi-final number 2 of League of Legends. And it's going to be, the two teams are going to be AXIATA Digital Labs taking on OREL IT in this best of 3 semi-final. You can see the rosters on screen right now, AXIATA Digital, as well as OREL IT here, who are going to be taking on each other in a best of 3. But before we do head on into that game number 1, a massive shout out to SLT-MOBITEL for powering the entire event. If you all have not checked out their fiber line, you all need to check it out today. They are the fastest connection in the country. They have increased their speed from 100 to 200 Mbps, completely booming your life for the year 2023 at absolutely zero cost. I'm using a fiber line as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are already using fiber lines, but if you have not got an SLT fiber line, SLT-MOBITEL fiber line, make sure to get yourself one today. And with that, we do have game number 1 ready. Let's head on over to Cadmium Beast and Rampage Wolf for game number 1.
Welcome guys for the Mercantile Esports Championship versus AXIATA Digital Labs MECHA team versus OREL IT SPARTANZ. I'm here, Shakil Shahjahan, also known as Cadmium Beast with.
I'm here, Zaid Nazrin, also known as Rampage Wolf.
We have a good composition from the side of AXIATA Digital Labs. From the jungle perspective, there's a Wukong, and top lane is dominated by Yorick, and mid lane with
From OREL IT, we
Zyra.
see there's a Remamus, there's a Remamus jungle, and a Tristana and a Leona bot, Garen top, and Victor mid. I think the OREL IT team is going for a late game. What do you think about that?
So, Orel IT team has a good composition. They have a good front line, like 3 tanks. I think Garen would go for like a damage kind of a tankiness, but he has a tankiness in nature, but uh, he will go for like builds like what do you call the
Like
Infinity Age, those kind of damage type of build.
damage. The Garen is doing what's right actually because
Nautilus
Yorick
gets
has
a hook and level 2 engage from Tristana, and Tristana comes away. And Leona's
it
a
was a nice
backside.
trade. Garen is playing really aggressive on top lane and he's going Beyblade on with Yorick. Actually, this is the time to Garen to pop off because Yorick is pretty weak early game, like kind of weak on early game. After reaching level 4 to 5, there's a small change. After 6, if he manages to keep his R alive, it'll be a small problem, you know.
Garen is anyways powerful in the early game after level 2. Oh, great hook knocks from Nautilus, but no follow-up damage enough, and Tristana is taking damage. And Tristana has a flash, but she uses his smite, health and the potions.
All right, there's now really good trade-offs going on. They're not going for a like really aggressive play and doing some sacrificing moments. I think they're doing some trade-off. It's really nice play, and there's almost they're going pretty equal on gold as well. Two teams are doing really well in this match.
So, so there's a Zyra mid lane. So it is not usually people don't see a Zyra mid lane. The lane they see
Yeah.
there's a good zoning from Garen in the early game. He's zoning up the farms that could be taken from Yorick. Yorick also is flashless, so a dive for Yorick will be a problem. He's running with TP and Ignite.
Do you know that as a mid laner, I
Ramus
personally
is
really yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. Ramus was coming in.
As a mid lane, I really hate personally. I really hate like these type of mid lane picks, like unofficial mid lane picks. If you know, like going Jin mid or Caitlyn mid, like it's really annoying to play against them. But if we are playing like Zed or Assassin, it won't be a bigger problem. But if you're playing mages, it'll really go. Okay,
Nice flash
Remus
from
was the
PurpleCat.
first one.
So
Zyra is
usually
really
Zyra was not the support champion when she was released.
Now is
She
the
wasn't.
time. Yorick's gonna be a really pain for Garen.
But as I see, Yorick is in a hard position for farming. After he gets silenced, he's in trouble. And Leona is also, they're playing in the backhand because they're playing safe because Wukong was in the bot side of map, so
I think
OREL
we
IT
can
is
see it. Yes, I think we can see a really good fight on Dragon this if they start approach because the bot lane is okay. That was nice
snatched away from Garen. He didn't wait to see the power of the turret.
I'm waiting for a Dragon fight. What do you think? If Remamus goes for a Dragon fight,
So
we can see stuff.
So Wukong will have the upper hand in the early game for Ramus, even though he could taunt him and put
If
the
Wukon's going
shield.
in, is
Garen,
it going to be a kill?
Garen.
Okay, Garen just got caught.
First blood
blood.
goes for Wukong. Takuna takes the kill. And it will be a good time to recall for Ghost. And TP back in.
I think Ghost's gonna catch up on the minion waves. Okay, Garen is TPing back. Yes, he's gonna read that. You know, it's really annoying to kill the those ghost things from the Yorick. because we have to
Yeah.
do auto attack them to kill them like once. Sometimes there is some stuff, the ghost stuff like minions. We can do like crowd control damage, and they can just one shot them. But on these minions, we have to like each auto attack them. Sometimes it gets really annoying.
Zyra mid lane is kind of a nostalgic pick, like some old type of picks.
All the time. But I think it's working out, right? It's
Yeah.
going well.
Because of the amount of poke and CC she has, they play in the bot lane as a support. And Ramus comes, but the Q knocks and the taunt connects onto Nautilus, and it's a dead Nautilus. No, Nautilus is saved, but it looks like they're going for a Tristana. Israel going in, and Wukong is backing up them, and Ramus runs away. Mid lane is on a equal trade. There is not much of a lead. The game is going on an equal side for the team of a bit of small lead, around 500 gold lead for the side of MECHA, which is like the only kill which they gave away. Got from the top side.
In terms of draft, who do you think they're going to win? Which team is going to win?
So they have a good front line. So both the teams have good front line. Oh, that is a nice surprise from Wukong, but it was not enough sufficient. Tristana jumps away.
Tristana is using her W well.
So OREL IT team's draft is like you have tanks and CC, which lay truly purposefully onto the side of AP. For the armors, that will be a problem. But in the side of AXIATA Labs, you can see that only Zyra is there for a magical damage which could be given. So Zyra is a good counter for what you call Ramus. Garen is good. Usually Garen plays are good. Tristana is also. They have a good CC. If there's a good CC, they could continue it into end.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, I understand. This draft is really hard to predict, right? It's like everything is like it's really how do I say, in equal kind of
Dragon
draft.
is started from the side of OREL IT, and AXIATA Labs also hovering around, and it's a nice poke from PurpleCat, messing it up, like that. And the control board is being cleared by Wukong. Garen is walking, and Yorick is also walking for this, but team of OREL IT has thought we'll just push them wave in, so and we'll just give it up. But Wukong is hovering around with Nautilus. Back to your lanes, and they have thought not fighting this dragon out. But Yorick is around in the corner. Garen is pushing top. Nice plays, nice, just farming the game in, not giving too much priority towards others, but keeping the game in a stable position where the gold lead is not even 500 gold. It's equal to more of like same amount gold, just that one kill which AXIATA Labs got is in the lead. And Wukong going towards the dragon. Ramus is also coming toward the dragon. So it is down for Garen. Garen has to walk in, and they go for a bot lane dive and an ult in and taunt on to Nautilus. They are going to board the targets, and there's a 3-man airborne from Wukong, and that's a cyclone. What? And not Leonard tries to get out, but Tristan is caught in, and that's the 4th kill for AXIATA Labs.
It was a well play by MECHA Labs, right? Because they just popped it up pretty good. The Nautilus and roots are perfect on time. He didn't just spam the root, like he just didn't spam his auto attacks.
Yeah, like if it's a first target auto attack, it roots. So he used the Q root and the alt on a perfect combination with the cyclone from Wukong, which took on 3 people. All the spins knocked for 3 people. 3 people took damage from everything, from his W alt, doubles.
Yes, and that counter gank from Wukong was also.
It was a great play from AXIATA Labs on the bot side, and which gave them an upper hand with the 2k gold lead.
I hope this can be a game changing, but still we see some moves by Spartans. Okay, that was a nice ult.
That was a good ult, but if it had gone a bit down a bit, it would have taken the whole wave down.
No, I don't think Ezreal's ult is enough to kill a wave, right? Is it?
He's not the yeah. It depends on the health of the percentage of the wave. Like if it's a low health wave,
Yeah,
it
it's a
could
one.
die.
Yeah, if it's a full health wave, it's not enough, right?
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yes, it's not. Okay.
It will leave the turret to take one turret hit per minion.
Minion. Okay,
Zyra gets the root and could.
I think Remamus could wait till Zyra use her root and then approach her. Then she doesn't have any escapes.
But it's the best way to engage for Zyra. But Ramus, that Powerball is the main engage tool for Ramamus, the Powerball, the Q. But if he misses it, it will be a.
Bringing this game to late game is not a good thing to do, because if Victor upgrades all his abilities, it will be a problem, you know.
Yeah, it will be a great danger for Victor if it. Great danger for AXIATA Labs if Victor goes berserk. Garen is pushing the lane, then often he's trying to roam around the rift tunnel. So Zyra is towards the rift and with Wukong, and Yorick is stepping in for a turret and a bot lane, and this is not non-contested rift tunnel for team AXIATA Labs. And I think the rift is gonna land onto mid lane.
Zyra is going in for wall poke.
Yeah,
There's
she's
burn as well.
with the Leandris. She has a good burn and nice.
And Victor also going for the Andres. Like there's a burn in mid lane going on.
So the bot lane is a 2v1. It will be a. Oh, that's a nice flash hook from Mortalius. What a play! And it's a great follow-up from the jungle.
Yeah, I can imagine what the Victor must be putting on, like, on his mind. He's gonna be 3 on mid, you know. Really, as a mid laner, you know, it's really annoying when we get ganked from that side lane, not from the river bushes, you know, from the side near the raptors.
Yeah, from the behind, like
Yes,
they
yes,
flash in
behind.
from in.
Yeah, it's kind of really annoying. Like when we're playing like mages without no escapes.
The warden is up.
Yes, Spartan's up. And the only escape is Flash. You know, I'm pretty sure all the mid laners can relate to that.
You must be faker. It's like to not to flash, wait for the last second, and when you think, okay, now he will flash, and he just walks away.
Yeah, and there's some champs that even Flash doesn't work on. You know, like Ahari's charms and like Ahari's charm is dodgeable, right? There's you know, some champions that stuns are impossible to dodge.
Point
Yeah,
click
point
CCs.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying if they come from a backdoor. It's
Like-
more likely a guaranteed kill for them.
Like the Nautilus ult. So even
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
flash, even if it will knock you, it will follow you and knock you. Or the Zenith Blade, if the Zenith Blade connects from Leona, then she can stun you with the Q,
True.
which is not stoppable. Rammus Taunt is also a point click CC.
Both teams playing really competitive, but I see an upper hand from MECHA because they got one turret as well and some kills from a successful gank. We have to give some credit to Ramamis as well.
There's a 3k goal lead for the side of AXIATA Labs, but no kills are drawn from the bottom side yet. The kills were participated in the bot side.
Yeah, Ramamis tried
And
to
Ramamis
gank.
going in,
Ramamis
and the
timing
ult
in.
goes and he steals it. What a play from Ramamis! And they are coming back, I guess, but still. And Israel down. It's a Wukong is going for Victor, but the CC
They are
from
focusing
Leona
on-
is not enough.
Oh,
And it's a 3 for 1, and mid laner Zyra gets out of a squishiness and the objective. It's not worth, but it's not bad for a trade in this level.
True. Ramamis, he's trying really hard, I got to say that, because he tried to gank the thrice and it was a close call, you know, on early game, and then the Dragon Steel also really good, but if their team
It would
is
have been
really-
worthy if like they didn't have gone for the fight. They just take the steal and run away. Like you leave the Ramamus to die,
yeah,
the jungler to die, and you run away. It will be a bit worthy. But it was a good try from team OREL IT to keep it up.
there is an almost 3k gold lead, a 5k gold lead, yeah, almost an 5k gold lead going on.
Oh, when I play against a Yorick,
Hmm?
okay, the Sun, and it's a nice combo from Zyra to keep them away, but Tristan has gone with the Kraken Slayer.
Okay, Tristan just got hit with the Ezreal's ult, but I don't think it did much damage. Whoa!
Oh, it's a nice taunt, but they're running away of seeing the
Just
powerful
got
Fed Wukong.
Damage, but oh, that if one got caught in that cage, it will be a big kill for MECHA.
Usually what I do when I play against the Yorick is I first take down the Warden before I even go for him. Because Warden deals a damage where you don't understand that there's a damage, but there will be damage.
There will be a damage. It sucks the health out. True. But the thing is, it's really hard to kill the Warden, right?
Yeah, it
That's
has
very-
around 1500 health, which is like
Yeah.
one shot. If it's like you have assassins, you have to put all your abilities for the Warden
True.
and wait for a 5-second cooldown.
Yeah, and when we
And
do that, we just get a hell of
Israel is in the trouble, and it's a nice kill for onliner.
It's a
And it's
four-man
a
on top.
4-man, 3-man engage.
Garen
but
used all his
Shorik is
ability.
winning.
Okay.
2 down.
Oh.
It's a turn of
Is
events.
that in? Let's go, dude. That was a really awesome play. and they just turned it around. I think this will be enough for them to get back on the game, right?
It was a 3-man engage onto 2. Ramos, they were 2 tanks, but it was a bad decision to tower dive 2 tanks like Garen and Ramos. But you got to say the turnover. Oh, that was nice from Victor. And he pops up his ghost, Victor. And this is the way OREL IT took over the game from 4k goal deficit to a 1k goal lead. 2 kills in the top side, a kill in the bot side, a solo bowler in the mid, and 2 turrets on the bot side. It changed the game from head to toe for the side of OREL IT. The next dragon, which is up in 40 seconds, is going to be a very crucial one.
This is what we call patient based, right? They've been really patient and waiting for opportunity, and when they see an opportunity, they just took it. But the thing is, they used the enemy's mistake as their weapon, and
the mistakes was punished well by OREL IT.
Yes.
That was a mistake for a tower drive onto 2 tanks.
onto 2 tanks, yeah. And the one of the tank is RMMS. He can just triple the damage back, you know.
Yeah.
And Garen also, you know about Garen, right?
He can just silence you and just
Silence,
go
yeah.
for a top spin. Just spin. You get damage. And you, even though Yorick didn't even have his cage to like lock them down, they didn't like only CC. There was from
Okay,
Nautilus.
Spartans are going for the dragon. I think we can see an interesting dragon fight over here. The top is minding their usual business, and Garen is getting hella poked. Garen just used his item on those minions. Okay, Warden is bringing out Garen's health. I think, is it enough to kill Garen, or is Garen gonna escape?
Oh, it's a nice play from Yorick. He is poking Garen down and using
Spartans just retreated from dragon, and now Mecha is doing the dragon.
Seattle
think
Labs have
Spartans-
started.
Okay,
It's
they're
back
taking
to
the mid.
and the mid turret goes. They're telling we can just give them the dragon and go for the Baron and the Yorick.
I
all
think they are going
going-
for Yorick. Yeah, they are going for the Yorick. Is it gonna be enough?
Pings
to
are
kill
going
Yorick?
in. Pings are going in for Yorick, and they're
Okay.
wondering where. And the Enox and the cage comes in from. It's a
There is a
5-man.
5-man on Yorick. I think this is a good opportunity
Yorick,
to
play
push them.
safe, Yorick. The beam.
And Mecha is also using this as an opportunity and taking the mid turret.
This tier 2 turret is going down, but they have not enough damage to take the tier 2 turret. They're backing off. But they are threatening the tier 2 turret of bot lane. And Ramos is ults, 2 flashes, instant flash from Zyra and Israel. Wukong is going in, but it's just a meatloaf. Garen is a meatloaf fixed damage, so his double ult and all the damage he puts in is doesn't even affect Garen.
Okay, and we can see Spartans are trying to push in from bot, and Nautilus is hiding behind that wall, planning something out. I'm not sure about that. Okay, and Spartans just got a lead, a 3k, yeah, a 3k lead, even with one kill off, I guess. They have five towers and 1 Drake, and Mecha Labs having 2 Drake and 3 towers. can see some really good wards from Spartans. They have wards on bot lane, so they know the visions and what's going on bot, and we do not see. And there is some wards of MECHA as well on Baron and on the top bush. Everyone is just farming around, and I think that getting built up, muscled up for a fight. Okay, now the Spartans are going in for the Baron.
Yeah, so Leona is like onto. It's like the red's blue side is fully warded from the side of OREL IT. So the blue quarter is full warded. So Spartans are pushing in.
There is some fights going on. What do you think? Who's gonna win at this time of match?
So I think it's gonna be a easy win. Not an easy win. It's an equal game. It's too hard to say yet. A small cyclone into black line will change the course of the game, or a ram assault into before man is also gonna change the game. It depends on the engage tools they use, how they use it.
Yes, I think all two teams are going pretty even, and we can see some really big moments if we see an 5v5.
And they all know that they are in the bush, and they see them getting into that bush because there's a ward spots them, and ult will be the perfect thing that can be done.
Yes.
Now he sweeps it.
Two teams are playing really safe. And there is a mountain drake spawning in 10 seconds. And I think we can expect to see a fight in 10 seconds, I hope. Already MECHA got 2 drakes. So maybe this... I don't think MECHA is gonna sacrifice this one to the Spartans.
They are gonna go for the soul point, so it's kind of a they will fight for sure type of a place.
I think they're gonna be like trying to steal it.
Leona is clearing up the wards are getting cleared in rush, and the dragon is started by
Spartans
Tristana.
just started.
So Wukong could go over the wall, but they think that this is not worth going in.
Yes. Okay, two teams are on 2-2 on Drakes. I think it's gonna be really two teams are going pretty even. It's really a competitive match, right?
Yeah, but when game gets later, the poke damage from the side of MECHA is higher than the poke side of Spartans. But if they commit properly, like point click damaging is on the side of Spartans with a Tristana and Karen and Victor, then than Zyra and Israel.
Mm-hmm. Nine to 8 kill lead and 49k gold from Spartans and 48.3k gold from MECHA. Okay, Garen is trying to split push here, but Yorick is guarding bot and he's roaming around bot jungle with his warden. I think okay, Garen just retreated from there.
And
two teams are playing really safe, and you can see like both of the teams are not fighting or even poking them around. Like when Garen's taking his wave, Yorick just respect Garen and goes away, and when Yorick's taking the wave, Garen's gonna Garen just got caught. Warden's stacking Garen's health out, but I don't think it's gonna be a matter for him because he's full of health juice filled.
And it's like so tankiness is there in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They are going for the Baron play, I guess, from the side of OREL IT, and that's a good engage from
Wukong just broke the silence and went in.
They have no follow up, and Zyra gets caught. That's a brilliant ult from Zyra. They good engage, but no follow up. The engage was
MECHA had that at first. Yeah, MECHA had that at first, but they just went one by one. If they went all in, it's a free kill for sure with Zyra's ult and stuff, you know. But what they did is they didn't expect Wukong's engage, I guess, because of lack of communication or something. The team didn't follow up. Like
it was a good engage from all of them, but the problem was
the timing. It was actually the time. I think it was the timing because they just went one by one and they had enough damage, even going as one by one, and Nautilus just got caught and nice hook, and still they lost because Zyra went in and their main damage mage is out and stuff. And now the Spartans are on a lead and they have the Baron and they are going in and the fight. Still Bando just got a kill. Okay, there is an Israel
Garen going in. Zyra is down and the Yorick is caught up, and it's a triple kill, and Tristana goes in.
Okay, it was a nice snipe by Ramamus. Is it enough to kill Israel? Yes, it was.
And it's gonna be the end of the game.
This is gonna be the end of the game, and as the first guy to spawn is gonna be a Nautilus, and I don't think he will be able to do anything. Good game, well played, and
well played.
Just gave a nice match.
Game 1 going for OREL IT Spartans, and we'll be back in the game 2 where AXIATA Labs able to take back the game, or OREL IT will win the game.
Yeah, I have it, ladies and gentlemen. OREL IT taking game number 1 in this best of 3 matchup, and it was a good match. We will be having another one, of course. Can AXIATA Digital Labs come back in game number 2 to force that all important game number 3? You and I will both have to wait and see. We'll head on over to a very short break. We'll be right back with game number 2.
Gamer.LK's Mercantile Esports Championship, powered by SLT-MOBITEL. It's time to impress your boss and show off your gaming skills. Sri Lanka's largest mercantile level esports event is back.
දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශක බුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශක බුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශක බුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබර් ඔන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශක බුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබරොන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබරොන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබරොන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබරොන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න. දැන් ෆයිබරොන් ලයිෆ් එකම ශකබුම් කරන අද්විතීය 200 Mbps ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්තම හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් සම්බන්ධතාවය වන SLT-MOBITEL දේශයේ ෆයිබර් බලවේගය සමගින් ඔබත් අත්විඳින්න.
Gamer.LK's Mercantile Esports Championship, powered by SLT-MOBITEL. It's time to impress your boss and show off your gaming skills. Sri Lanka's largest mercantile level esports event is back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are joining us live for Gamer.LK's Mercantile Esports Championship 2022, powered by SLT-MOBITEL. Y'all are joining us for the League of Legends semi-final number 2. We do have OREL IT taking on AXIATA Digital Labs. OREL IT did win game number 1. We are just about heading to game number 2. But just before we do, a massive shout out to SLT-MOBITEL for powering the entire event. Do check out the SLT-MOBITEL esports platform, which is absolutely amazing. They do have something for everyone, whether you're a veteran gamer or an up and coming new gamer. They do have subscription services to suit everyone's need. They do have some awesome data packages as well, just starting as low as 500 rupees. These are gamer centric data packages as well. So do check it out, whether you're a streamer or a casual gamer, you will find the right package to suit you. They do also have an amazing reward store with tournament passes, skins, as well as where you can buy in-game currency in Sri Lankan rupees as well. That is massive from SLT-MOBITEL. So do check it out. But with that, we do have game number 2 ready. We'll be handing over things to Cadmium Beast and Rampage Wolf to take y'all through the play-by-play for game number 2.
Welcome to the second game of Mercantile Esports Championship Finals 2. AXIATA Digital Labs vs OREL IT SPARTANZ. I am Sajitha, welcome you back with Sajitha and Srimal. Sajitha, how do you think the team is sending up?
In terms of draft, we have on OREL IT and Nautilus support and Kaisa ADC, Warwick Jungle, Darius top and Amalza Hamid. And from the AXIATA Digital Labs, there is Wayne, Lucian, Ziggs, Garen, and Volibear. I think in terms of draft, OREL IT is having a better draft. What do you think?
Yeah, so on the draft side, they have an AP and they have 2 tanks and like a balanced team, how it should be, with 1 AP and with all the rest damage. But I call the AXIATA's draft most stable. Like they have 2 APs with 2 tanks and the damage. Even their AP also is a bit tanky. So it's like a bit of good side from AXIATA Labs from the point of view of draft after first game. First game was a good disaster because everybody played well. It was just one pickup that one engage turned the game around from the side of AXIATA.
True. But if they manage to pull the game like till 40 minutes or 50 minutes, I think AXIATA Labs are going to have a upper hand on that because of Swain, and because Swain having a stack up on his health.
And there's a Kaisa. If you can play the Kaisa late game perfectly, it's a easy win for a team. And with the Darius, with 5 stacks and goes for a 5 stacks bleed. And it's a starting up fight with
Junglers are
Volibear and
fighting for the
Warwick.
Rift era.
And it's a
Hey.
flashed. And the Volibear goes for the Warwick. And Warwick's taken down as a first blood. And the return, there will be a 1-for-1. And Garen goes for Darius and the
Malzahar is
Q-Nox.
going as well. Malzahar
And
is trying to
silence is flashed by Garen. And Zig is out of mana.
Oh, I called Scutter Crab Rift Herald, right? My bad.
So
They're literally from the same family, so it doesn't matter.
the the Enox from Spain. It's no, they are going with the Nautilus back after some great hooks from the game 1 from the Nautilus. And Garen is picked up from the side of AXIATA Labs this time from the second game, and the dragon is up in 7 seconds, and Warwick is parting towards it. Warwick and Garen is parting towards it, and Warwick is parting towards it. But Warwick has vision, and he knocks from Swain.
By the way, fun fact: do you know that Rift Herald is a mutilated version of Scutter Crab?
Yes, it's like the same Scuttle Gap, which is like a premature bit, the old
Yes.
Scuttle.
They're made into a barren void things. Yeah. Okay, the dragon is up. I think this is a perfect opportunity for Spartans to go in. Both teams are having really nice boards.
Volibear and Warwick is in the top side, so it will be a top side dive maybe. Volibear setting up for a top side for dive, and Swain is good with his stuns, with his pullbacks.
And Nautilus having really nice movement as well.
Playing a bit of Malzahar against the Malzahar.
I think Warwick could rotate to top, but if he rotates to top, it will be countered by Wally.
I would prefer for a what you call. I would prefer for a Lucian Nami lane, which is very OP, than for a Lucian Swain lane.
Well, why do you think Lucian and Nami is pretty OP? What's the reason?
So Lucian goes for strike, but he has a dash in. His passive is when he uses the ability like double shots. With the power up of Nami, with his Nami's W, like it gives him a good movement speed and a healing, and the ability like it's like he has unlimited shooting. Like usually that is one of the key.
Darius is literally created to kill Garen. So Bando got his first kill.
And it's a good, it was a good start from OREL IT. And Warwick is spotted.
Okay, and Volibear went for Warwick, and there's 2 men. What's gonna happen? Bot lane's also there.
And it's flashed, and Warwick is down, and Melza is running.
620 with the support of ult. In Spain, it's not a good idea to go front in Spain.
So because the Melza is about going front and just poking the poison, he's just spreading his poison like usually it is done.
Okay, the 2 for 2. Both teams are going pretty even.
It's just a 500 goal lead for the side of Spartans with that with the kill taken on upside solo bolo from Bando. The turret place goes to Karen, and it evens up, almost evens up with the
Yes, there's a
plating.
4k gold lead, sorry, 400 gold lead, which is like a kill.
Yeah, exactly a kill, 450 gold. Even Nami can like speed up Lucian, which is like needed for a Lucian player. And
But
Garen
in this match,
is
Garen is having a hard time. What do you think Garen should do to to stop the poke from Darius?
stay under turret. Nothing else, because if he goes to farm, he has a pull. The calling is connected to two shots of the calling connects for
Lucian just wasted his ult, and I think the blue team is going for the Drake.
the Drakes is gone with 50% health, and Volibear is counter jungling onto the Rift, which is good and contesting for a Drake.
If OREL IT
go-
goes for the Herald as well, it will be a win-win for them. Because they can get a kill at this time, I guess.
Garen also walks into the farm.
I think that's a bad move, because if Garen went in, it's like signaling the enemy team to come in.
The enemy team is collapsing. They are turning into Darius, and the Rift Cutter is
Darius
secured.
just missed his Q.
Dashed away
flashes
from
well.
Garen, and all the whole bunch is here. The Warwick and the mid lane jungle are all on top side. The mid lane is walking back to the lane, and I'm sure Ziggs will go for a push. So buff taken away from Warwick. Malzar is a kind of an easy champ to play with his poison for farming.
Because it's really easy to farm, because all he has to do is just sit back and put his cockroach stuff, the void roaches, and just wait till
And
wave
the
is
stun
here.
connects. Half life gone from the damage, and it spreads also. If like the minion dies, it goes to the next minion. If the champion stays near him, champion is also affected from there. And the hook connects onto Lucian, and the instant cleanse, and Lucian gone, and ticking, Kaisa almost doesn't die, and a great engage from the side of Spartans to take back the goal lead.
And Kaiser didn't forget to flex on his enemies as well.
Volibear coming to a spot side, he could just ult the turret
Okay,
and
that was
disable
a
it.
close one.
Warwick around the corner, so he's not gonna do anything, but he could ult the turret.
If Warwick ults the turret, it will be one kill for them and one kill for Red as well, because they can kill Warwick. Really competitive match I've seen so far, right?
And the semi-finals one.
Yeah, true. Semi-finals 1 and semi-finals 2. It's really competitive. Like, they're playing really well. Both teams are giving.
Don't forget the winners of this match, winners of this series will be going against, going for the finals to play against. Can't remember. Malzahar's
Okay, there's a fight
shield.
going on mid.
Warwick comes in. Will he ult? He sweeps.
Oh, that was a close ult, but he manages to bite his ass off. That's it. It was a close one, dude.
It was a good whiff from Warwick, and it's recalled.
if that ult hits on Swain, it will be a confirmed kill for Warwick there.
Zeke is gonna ult bot side, I think, to clear out the wave. Garen is caught up, 3 stack of the bleed.
I'd love to see Garen getting bullied because Garen usually bullies most of the champs, and seeing Garen get bullied is really awesome. Like Garen bully champs are like Timo, Darius,
It's like hard bully champs.
high bully champs. They can bully anyone on the game. Okay.
Emo is the bulliest, the biggest bully champ.
He's the baddest
we-
bully that even Riot made a skin for him. Little Devil team.
I want to tell if Spartans win this match, they will be going against Cisco Labs. Or if AXIATA wins this game, they will go for a third game to win this game. Third game, and it'll be an interesting match to see because even the game 1 was just once, it was even, and game 2 is also even in the 50-minute mark. Just 300 gold, 200 gold. It's just even 2-3 minions difference. It's so even the game. But it depends is where is the gold spreaded to the game. Is the gold spreaded through the ADC, or the difference comes from jungle, and the top lane Darius is gonna be and the stun knocks, and it's a nice combo, and Nautilus runs
There's
away,
a whole team going on.
and Malzahar is
Team
low, and
Malzahar
the
is dead.
calling connects to Malzahar,
Okay.
and they're going for a mid turret. They're going turret by turret. They took the bot turret, and now they're walking towards top side. No, they're going for a dragon.
Oh, that was a close one.
Okay, that's a nice ult and a nice Zonius from Swain. Swain ignites Warwick, and it's a 1-for-1 trade from Swain and Kaiser. It's 1 for 4 people. Even Nautilus is just recalled. It's a good trade from AXIATA Labs, with giving up a support and taking 4 people on the side of Spartans, OREL IT. That was a perfect, good engage from side of MECHA. And they're going pushing mid, and they're going towards bot side.
Oh, Chem Dragon, let's go. What do you think about Chem Dragon? Do you like that Chem Dragon?
Dragon gives you it's like when you're low on health, it's very useful. It's like dragon made for like dragon tanks. It gives you more additional damage and gives you additional healing.
Do you think it makes major changes on the map? Like it gives but according to you, what's the best dragon?
It's the Hextech Dragon.
Dragon? Is it because of the Hex Gate or because of its?
Because of its passive, which gives the electrocute field, like the static shift, which was removed 3 seasons ago. It slows your enemies. Like when you're chasing, even if you like wanna hit your combo, if the enemy is close by, it will slow all of them. Initiation for an engage is easy with the Hextech dragons.
I kind of like the Chem Dragon's map changes. It just enhances the honey fruits and the vision fruits.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another one.
Yeah,
I
kind of fun.
I can't tell the difference of most of the dragons, but I hate is the cloud dragon, which is good, but compared to others, useless. It just gives you a cooldown in your ult and some movement speed, but other dragons give you damage, armor, health regain. Like Chemtech gives you health regain and damage. Hextech gives you damage, slow, and AOE damage.
It looks like you're really focused on damage. Is it because you play ADC?
Yeah. If I was jungle, I would like to go for Cloud Drake because it will give me movement speed to engages. And when I change to ADC, I need damage. Because now patch is mostly for ADC is in a lead, he will can change the game with the damage he can afford.
Of course, yeah, true. Okay, this red team just got the Herald, and okay, it's still going pretty competitive. I don't think there's any big changes. If they
Just
summon the
1k gain
proper
for the
plays,
size of Mecha.
I think it will be enough to get some gold.
But still, the top side of Spartans is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Then even so, the engage was great from the dragon fight. Even though they got the kill from even most of the kill was taken for Swain and Lucian,
Oh.
but the lead Darius has. The gold is onto Darius. The lead he has from Garen.
So it's a flash pull.
That's a
Is
nice
it
pull.
enough to kill them?
And Kaisa goes in, and the fence used by Lucian. Lucian takes down. Takes down.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Lucian's- And it's
Ooh,
gone.
it was a close one. He almost missed it.
He goes from wall to wall, but he's slowed, and this misses. Or he leaves.
Spider-Man from Walmart, bro.
He's saved. That was a good engage from the side of MECHA Labs. It was a good. It was advantage for MECHA Labs because this kill was donated from Lucian to Nautilus, but the other side the kill was taken by Lucian. And focusing on a dragon which is up in 37 seconds. The wards are placed. Upside is onto the Darius, but there is not pushing it all in. He just waves, farm the wave, and just pokes a bit and runs away. But runs away, he calls by the items get powerful for the upcoming dragon fight. For the upcoming dragon fight, there's no TP on the side of Spartans, as well as Ghost has TP, so he could like go run to the dragon, take the dragon, and just ult TP back into the lane.
But I don't think Ghost gonna take that thing. Usually, last match also Ghost was only playing on top lane. Mostly.
Yes.
Okay, bot lane is competing for the dragon. And Warwick from mid side, and ADCs are waiting there.
And Wally Bear, they didn't have vision. If not, they would have gone in. Okay, they have the location of everyone, and Darius is also here in the bot side, and Garen is pushing. And it's I'm anticipating a TP from Garen for the fight, but they think they're gonna give up this
They
dragon.
just filtered the dragon.
And they are walking towards the top,
Like I
top side
said,
of the map.
Ghost is on top. He's split pushing. Do you think Ghost can take the turret?
Yes, he can, and
I think
Darius
he
will.
Is it worth trading a trade for a turret? Oh,
And
this
it's, as it is, we are playing. We are in a delay. That the disconnection was rectified and done.
Okay, Volibear just summoned the Rift Herald on mid lane. I think it's by mistake.
And
He tried to
Swain
ward.
is dead. It was a nice initiation from the side of Warwick.
They are trying to hold off. Rift Herald, is it enough? Or is it going to charge?
No.
He just charged in.
They have good damage from Spartans. And
Okay, they're going in for Darius. Is it enough? Go Darius just goes to the way.
And Warwick comes in, and
Warwick.
Warwick, he has no ult, but he heals. calling will be
Flashes away.
and Lucian also didn't have a calling to hit, which is the alt of Lucian.
Who do you think the most OP champ on the game?
In the current patch, the ADC
Okay,
is
there's a fight going on.
Oh, nice play
They just
from
melted the out. Super stay
the
in
tank
Volibear.
Volibear.
Yeah.
This game is now turning into the side of Sparta OREL IT. Oh,
Why did he Zonius?
Zonius.
Is it a misclick?
He anticipated the flash from flash Q from Nautilus, but he Zonius it, and everybody's running towards the Baron. The Garen is running,
Karen just went in. I think this is start
and
of fight.
Garen is caught up in the drag ult of Warwick. But it's a turnover, and it's 2 down, 3 down, and they're going for the
Flashing out.
3rd one down, and the
Nautilus
hook
went
knocks.
into the Ziggs, but Ziggs others didn't follow up, so they escaped. They just got 2
It
kills
was a
and a
good
Drake.
call from the side of OREL IT, but this is a bad call because they have Volibear,
Okay,
and
is
the Warwick
Volibear
is
gonna
low,
steal?
and the flash is, but Warwick has a smite. It was a good call last time because they didn't. Oh, that was
So
huge.
close and-
Oh, Volibear running in. The
Brother,
last
you
one
didn't
was-
answer my question. Who's
What?
the OPS on this pack?
I would call Udyr.
Why do you think Udyr is this number?
So Udyr, lately I encountered a Udyr lethality Udyr. So it's like
Udyr.
you one shot anyone. It's like
One-shot
a
anyone.
Z with a stun. Yeah, Z with a stun and a attack speed. You just see your screen stun because your ADC you anyways melt down. I just saw I got stunned and I saw my health just going like 100 to 0% in just 2 seconds. It was a flawless call.
That means Udyr is just an walk-in nuclear bomb
Yes.
at this patch. But
But
don't
there are
worry,
more menacing.
yeah, that's what a league does when they just rework the camp. They just make it super OP.
So the
Then after the next following patch, he'll get nerfed.
so the current audience soul
Mm-hmm.
is very OP, but she can be controlled again. You can like know how to like counter her. If like you can just dodge the halt from the stun,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're an assassin, you can like kill her soon. If you like know how to like dodge her Q and walk. And
Blue
it's
team
a
just
third-
got another Drake.
and it's a
red team
dragon
just
point.
piled off. One more kill, one more Drake, and the soul goes to OREL IT.
And they're sieging towards a tier 2 turret. But surprisingly, top side is not gone from the side of OREL IT. And a calling connects onto Nautilus.
I think after the rework of Swain's ult, he just
strike
got
break.
nerfed.
Hmm?
Right? What do you think about that? Like the ult, the one he had like a few patches ago, that ult was so OP.
Who's?
Swain's,
Yeah.
they
They
just-
nerfed in the last patch, they nerfed a lot of champs.
Mhm.
And buffed support role a lot. A lot of supports were buffed last patch. They're sieging toward mid tier 2 inhibitor, and Darius is keeping the pressure on top side. Only Volibear connects, root connects, and he eagles up. And the 5-stack bleed is up. Warwick ults and it's a kill. Oh no! It's a turnover on Rivets, but it's the case is closed and Lucian is going for Darius, but he couldn't take it. And Malzahar sacrifices his life for Darius. And from the bot side, the siege is continued by the bot side of OREL IT.
Yes, and we can see there is a the AXIATA Labs just came back, come back, but the goal lead is around 5k from blue team, and if they take this goal, it's more likely over. As you can see, blue team got 3 Drakes, 1 Baron, and 5 towers, and from the red team is 3 towers, 0 Barons, and 1 Drake so far. So that's one of the reasons why they have around 5k goal lead.
Yeah, it is a 6k goal lead visible.
Yes.
But it's just easy game for the side of Spartans if they like play it properly. But if they do mistakes, AXIATA Labs are waiting to counter it and punish them for their mistakes. And they are on a 3-man engage for the Radius.
They just went for
Darius
Darius.
goes, and it's a dead
Lucian
Darius. But
Just
in the mid lane,
beautiful play
it
there.
was a nice engage on the top side on Darius, because Fed Dan has a good
MECHA is
chance.
actually playing pretty well. Like they're not giving up, right?
And it's a nice push from the side of MECHA. MECHA is going in from ascending their ADCs, and the tanks are hovering around. Baron is up. They are moving towards the Baron or to the Warwick, but no, they are moving towards the Baron. AXIATA Labs are moving towards the Baron, and Spartans has smelled something's not good. And
Yes,
that's
and
a
they just got
sweeper.
revealed. Yes,
And everybody's
I'm
running.
willing to see a good fight here.
And Warwick, the Oracle lens is down.
Six is
The
gonna
Warwick
steal it
goes
with their
in,
ult.
and Hook connects. Warwick goes in, and the Volibear is dead. It's just a steal, and it's still by
Kaiser.
Kaiser. Even the smite whiffed. Smite was a bit early.
Hansa is going in. He's not giving up. Okay.
And
I think
they-
this 6 game just is a pay to win. You know why? Because his W, the thing that he's on the road, like the mines.
and the dragon
You
is
think
up.
I'm-
3 dragons up. They could like take the inhibitor and back off for the dragon, or
I
they
think
could
that's
send
what
one.
they're gonna do.
Warwick is taking
Lucian is
damage.
lowering the health, but because
They could push more because Garen won't be alive for another 40 seconds, but the other teammates will be alive.
I think it's an easy break for them. Look at the speed they're training break like.
And it's a soul for Spartans, and they got a lead. They are managing to keep the lead ahead, and there's a nice engage from Warwick towards the Dragon Pit to steal Baron Pit, to steal the Baron away from AXIATA Labs. Or the blue buff resets. Or the blue buff resets.
Reset.
I can just hear the voice come in my head. I don't know why.
But that reset was really unusual. Did you notice? It just pops back to full health suddenly.
So it didn't like animationally it didn't show, but the health, the mana bar showed like it was healing up,
Yeah,
but
but
the health didn't go.
the thing is, normally he doesn't heal that way, right? He just heals slowly,
Yes.
like bar by bar, you know.
Something unusual. Bug maybe.
Gotta have it use all his abilities to kill minions.
And just there is just giving the buff and just staying around. That's a nice clear. All the
That's a
ults
nice
used.
player, but the thing is, I think if they engage now, Evolution doesn't have ult, and Ziggs doesn't have ult, and the Spartans having ult, it will make a huge impact, and Spartans can secure the win.
And the top turret is gone. He just
Tops are living on their own world, bro. They're just going in. I think
Baron
it's
buff
the
is
perfect
down.
time. They just kill the guy with their ult, and I don't think it's gonna be enough.
and the second enemy is down. Everybody's running towards the top side, and Darius is dancing. And the pull
Darius is
connects.
Having Hansa just teleported in, and Warwick gets the kill. They just got
And
all the
The third inhibitor is down,
out of there.
and it's a 10k goal lead, and it's gonna be the end of this game.
Are they gonna?
And Kaiser, I need the double turrets. The first turret is down, Nexus turrets. Can they give
There's
a...
a fight going.
And the Volibear goes in, but no use. It's just they're dead. And
They went in with the
Swain
ult, but I
goes
don't
in.
think it's gonna be useful enough to kill them all.
But Swain is trying his best, but
And he just
this Kaiser is just shredding. Oh, Kaiser dies with the turret, help out the
The
turret.
over.
And it's a GG from the side of OREL IT. We will welcome you be back in the finals of this Mercantile Esports Championship. OREL IT versus Cisco Labs.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. OREL IT takes the win in 2-0 fashion against Ishara Digital Labs, and they will grab that spot in the grand finals to face off against Cisco Labs, which is going to be a best of 3 matchup as well. A massive shout out to them. And of course, GG will play to Ishara Digital Lab. They will be moving on into the third place match, which is going to give them the bronze medal. If they do end up winning it, they will be facing off against 99X Technologies for that bronze medal. Mind you, all these points are going to be very important in the overall running for the Mercantile Esports Championship. So I'm pretty sure all the teams are going to be trying their hardest to grab whatever points that they can. But having said that, a massive shout out to the 2 teams who took part today. And of course, a bigger shout out goes out to OREL IT for winning and grabbing the last spot in the grand finals. So just before we do head out, a massive shout out to our 2 casters as well, Cadmium Beast and Rampage Wolf, for keeping you guys entertained and us entertained as well throughout the entire semi-final. A huge shout out to the production team behind the screens, but last but not least, a huge shout out to you guys for joining in for the stream and supporting your colleagues in the run for the Mercantile Esports Championship. So make sure y'all do join us again next time as well. Make sure that you are tuned into the Gamer.LK Facebook fan page, the Instagram page, to stay up to date with what is happening in the Mercantile Esports Championship. But until I do see y'all again next time, this is going to be me, Tara, signing out. Hope you guys have a lovely day ahead. See you guys.
Gamer.LK's Mercantile Esports Championship, powered by SLT-MOBITEL. It's time to impress your boss and show off your gaming skills. Sri Lanka's largest mercantile level esports event is back.